Ben Platt is an award-winning actor, singer, and songwriter. We were lucky enough to see him light up the Broadway stage in Dear Evan Hansen and starring on screens in hits like The Politician.
And Ben comes from quite the talented family, which includes his sister-in-law, Courtney Platt, a professional dancer.
Well, now Ben and Courtney, as you see here, they're teaming up for a new initiative. It's called MS in Harmony. Oh, I like that. And they're here to tell us about that. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
I'm doing great. Let's dig in here. Ben and Courtney, you know, MS or multiple sclerosis is something that hits close to home for you both. Courtney, you were diagnosed with it back in 2012 after originally experiencing symptoms while dancing on tour. So take us back for a quick moment, what that journey was like for you and how you're feeling today.
Sure. I was on the So You Think You Could Dance season 7 tour, and I went completely numb from the waist down, and I thought I just had hurt my back, and turns out I did not. And when I was diagnosed, the first thing my doctor said to me was the best thing that you can do is to keep moving. I was so concerned, will I be able to dance again? Will I be able to move? And she just said, keep moving. It's the most important thing you could do. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, Ben, I've got a sister who suffers from MS, and I've been watching her dealing with this disease. What has it been like for you watching Courtney during all these years?
It's incredibly inspiring. Courtney is an incredibly talented performer. She's a businesswoman. She's a mother, and she really takes her diagnosis in stride and takes it day by day and doesn't make it kind of the letterhead of who she is. And the thing that I love about the campaign we're here to talk about, which is called MS in Harmony, is that it involves music therapy. So music therapy has been used kind of in conjunction with treatment for MS for a really long time. And this program at msinharmony.com is sort of making that accessible to a broader audience. And Courtney and I both get to teach these little modules on that website using different singing techniques and breathing techniques, and in Courtney's case, movement and dancing techniques that can help kind of connect your body and mind and create sort of harmony. And it's targeted specifically for people with MS, of course, but something I've really loved about it is that these are exercises that really anyone can do, loved ones and caretakers, and really anyone in the lives of people that are living with MS can kind of connect with the actual patients over these therapies and do them together, which is, as someone who, you know, is in a family with someone who has MS, it's really special for me to have something that I can also connect to. Yeah.
And just for both of you, I mean, music has played such a huge part in both your lives, whether it's singing on stage, dancing. I mean, music is really something that it really helps your body. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, music has been a driving force in my life since I was 3 years old. And I think, you know, whether it's I'm at the gym and I need to go like hardcore beast mode, and or whether it's, you know, I just kind of have to sit in my feelings and cry and kind of you know, it's just been something that's been incredibly important in my life, and getting to experience these modules it was really amazing. I mean, I was telling Ben before, I'm so not the namaste, let me meditate kind of thing. I'm like, the bank's going to close, everything, you know, I have a million. Namaste. So this has really given me the opportunity to kind of just focus and use music to calm my body and connect my mind, and yeah, it's a really amazing thing, and I'm really excited for people to experience it.
Well, as you guys are paid spokesfolk for MS in Harmony, Ben, this wasn't the only project you've been working on during the pandemic. You shot Dear Evan Hansen, the movie, which is from our sister company Universal Pictures. Can't wait to see this. So what was it like stepping back into that role as part of a movie?
It was a really unique challenge and a very singular experience. I've never, like you said, had the opportunity to create something on stage and then try to translate it to the screen. So it was this sort of dichotomy of listening to my instincts and sort of my autopilot and remembering all the things that I created on Broadway, and then still being very open to re-examining everything and sort of making things a little bit smaller and closer to the ground because the camera's right here as opposed to the audience out there. But it was a really wonderful experience, and obviously I'm incredibly thankful that that story is going to exist on camera in perpetuity. I think it's a really powerful story for young people and their parents alike, and I'm excited for people to see it. I haven't seen any of it either, so I'm excited that we're together.
You're also ready to drop some new music, which you wrote in your bedroom and over Zoom. I can't imagine writing new music in the mindset that we've all been in the last year. So how would you describe the music that you've got coming out?
Well, it all kind of connects back to what we were talking about with sort of music being able to really alter your emotional state, like all of our modules on msnharmony.com. I think, for me, it was a really important outlet in this time to have something creative to give myself to and to focus on, rather than kind of getting stuck in the idea that we're kind of stuck inside for an endless amount of time. So the music, I think I really got to revert to what I really love sonically, and what makes me happy and what makes me feel euphoric and makes me want to move and dance. And I think, sort of compared to the first record I put out, there's a bit more joy and levity in the album, and it's a little bit less self-serious, because I think I was writing it during a time when I needed that kind of escape, and I'm hoping that people are going to enjoy it as that kind of escape as well, and it'll bring some joy and some movement to people this spring.
We're very proud.
Ben and Courtney, it's been so great. I'm sitting here as a parent thinking, oh my gosh, your family must be so proud. A good little duo there. Thank you guys so much for talking with us this morning.
Thank you guys.
So much.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.